Hello and welcome to your Rochester Rundown for the week of May 7th. Let's get right to it. A Hilton family is looking to sue the Hilton School District and the superintendent after Northwood Elementary School principal Kirk Ashton was charged with sexually abusing at least 11 students. The family has signed a notice of claim saying the boy was abused by Ashton beginning in the fall of 2017 as a second grader, and they maintained that it kept going until he was in 5th grade. The district tells News 8 they have not yet received the notice of claim, and when they do, they'll be unable to comment because it's ongoing litigation. Ashton, meanwhile, is facing several felony counts of sexual abuse and conduct against a child. We're learning more about the two 16-year-olds charged in connection to the fatal carjacking attempt in Gates. Edgar Tolentino and Anthony Jacobs have both pleaded not guilty to second-degree murder charges. They're accused of killing 71-year-old Richard Shawshaw after they allegedly tried to steal his car on Buell Road last month. Police say Tolentino started stealing cars in Florida back in February. They believe he may have been involved in more carjackings in our area. A public forum was held this week to talk about the issue of dirt bikes and ATVs on city streets in Rochester. One idea the panel discussed would be to create a designated space in Rochester for dirt bike use, much like the WROC City Skate Park. The Monroe County Legislature is holding a public forum on Tuesday to talk about a proposal that would establish new penalties for those trying to get their bikes and ATVs out of the impound lot. Governor Cuomo has signed an extension to the state's eviction moratorium. The moratorium provides eviction protections for tenants who have been impacted financially by the pandemic. It's now extended through the end of August. Come May 19th, many of the current capacity restrictions in place around the state will vanish. In most cases, those limits will be replaced with space available to maintain 6 feet of social distancing. Outdoor gathering limits, that's going to increase to 500 on May 10th. The outdoor food and drink curfew lifted on May 17th. And indoor food and beverage curfew, that's going to be lifted on May 31st. Capacity restrictions for baseball stadiums will be lifted May 19th as well. Those who are vaccinated and wearing masks can sit with family and friends. And if you have a child who's not currently eligible for the vaccine, that child is allowed to sit with you. Those who are not vaccinated will have to maintain that 6-foot distance and, of course, wear a mask.
So I think this is a great step in the right direction for our entire community, for our entire state. And I think anyone out there with kids, is jumping up and down right now because they can bring their kids to a ball game. But also, whether you're vaccinated or you're unvaccinated, we got a place for you to enjoy the game here at Frontier Field.
The governor also announced that Broadway is set to reopen at 100% capacity beginning September 14th. Ticket sales began Thursday. The Modified Lilac Festival begins this weekend. It's happening over the next 3 weekends at Highland Park. 2 benefit concerts by Rockstar Academy will take place May 15th and May 22nd. The group is made up of aspiring young musicians coached by professionals. Festival organizers say they wanted to highlight local offerings with this year's event. The CGI Rochester International Jazz Fest has been canceled for the summer. Organizers say the festival would not be viable from a business or safety perspective under current guidelines. They also say many musicians have chosen not to travel at this time. The plan is to host the festival in downtown Rochester in 2022 from June 17th to the 25th. Construction has been completed for a new entertainment space in Parcel 5 in Rochester. The space is called At the 5. The city says that the parcel will be barreled off until the grass is ready for foot traffic. The newly laid sod is expected to be ready for public use right around Memorial Day. That's all for this week. As always, we'll see you next Friday.